Good morning, Cougars. This is Mr. Martinez with the morning announcements. Good morning, Joya.
Good morning, Mr. Martinez, Hana, Elle, and everyone watching.
We've got some special guests. Good morning. Hana is our special guest from 5th grade. How are you? Very good. And Elle, it's Wednesday. We love Wednesdays. Elle, how are you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm excellent. Hana is our special guest from 5th grade. Hana, she's going to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance. We have a brand new flag from 3rd grade, Hana. What do you think about this?
I really like it.
So thank you to Shani in the 3rd grade. Hana, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag and memorials of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Hana and Shani, for sending us in that flag. Today is Wednesday, January 27th. It's very cloudy outside. I just looked at the forecast. It should start raining any minute. It looks like it's going to rain just a little bit early, and then we've got rain in the forecast tomorrow and Friday as well. So looks like we're going to be indoors, guys. Is that good or bad?
Good.
Well, actually, we need the rain, right? So that's
Yeah.
right.
I like going outside a lot, but I guess rain is important for the environment. So.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So let's meet Hana. Hana, who's your teacher? What room are you in?
I'm 16 with machine.
Okay, big shout out. And actually, we didn't yesterday. Carmina is in your class, right? She was with us yesterday. So big shout out to 16. Joya, you have any questions for Hana?
Okay. Well, let's tell everyone your favorite sport, book, and ice cream flavor.
My favorite sport is tennis.
Ooh.
My favorite book is Keep for Velocities. And my favorite ice cream is mint chip.
Oh, I didn't hear the ice cream. Say it one more time.
Mint chip.
Mint chocolate chip. Elle, what's your favorite ice cream?
I like cookies and cream.
Okay, so and I'm a big fan of that gold medal ribbon that they've got over at Baskin Robbins. I don't know if you guys have ever had that. Joy, what's your ice cream?
I don't know if I can pick.
Oh,
There's
you
too
love
many
them
good
all?
flavors.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Well, ladies, today is a special day. It's Mr. Glover Day at Carpenter. We've asked everybody to, if you have a soccer jersey or if you have a nice shirt, Mr. Glover was famous for wearing nice collared shirts. You could do that. Before we start talking about Mr. Glover, I want to bring in everyone's favorite PE coach. Ladies, who's your favorite PE coach?
Marty.
Marty.
Coach Marty. Well, listen, we have Coach Marty here. Let's bring him in.
Hey guys.
Good morning, Coach Marty.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're great, Coach Marty. We were just telling everybody it's Mr. Glover Day, and to honor him, we've asked everybody to either, if they have it, some soccer gear or a nice collared shirt. Now, Coach Marty, tell everybody what am I wearing here?
Well, you're wearing the Spanish national team shirt. World Cup winners when I went in 2010 to South Africa. That's who I watched win the cup. And that was absolutely great. Yes.
Right. That's right.
And I have a Spanish jacket that you might see me walking around school in, my red Spanish jacket. So nice choice, Mr. Martinez. Nice
Very
choice.
good.
I wear a supporter shirt, a Leeds, Leeds, one of Mr. Glover's favorite teams.
Nice. Elle, I know you got a soccer jersey on. Show us what you're sporting there. Let's see what you got.
I was in a soccer league at Beeman, and this is from my team, the Eagles.
I love it.
Very good. And Joy, did you say you made something over at your house?
Yeah, so what I did is I just took a sticky note. Here, let me grab it.
And Hana, have you ever played AYSO soccer, Hana?
I just wrote "Yay Soccer" on a sticky note because I've never watched soccer. And
Hey girl, that works. That's perfect.
Yeah, love it.
And Hana, were you saying you've played soccer before? All right. Oh, I think you're on mute there, Hana. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I was playing at a park a few times because they had a soccer team.
All right, very good. Coach Marty, I know that you knew Mr. Glover really well and you knew his passion and his love for soccer. Can you share with everybody a little bit of his love for that sport?
Oh, yes, I can. Mr. Glover and I spent many moments watching soccer games. I've actually watched his children play soccer when I went out to Encino to watch them. His favorite sport was soccer. He loved watching it, playing it, talking about it. And one of the things that I really loved was he used to come to my physical education class. And whenever the kids would have free PE, that means the kids can choose the activity. So he would always go to my equipment cart, grab cones, a soccer ball, and he would set up a soccer field so that the kids could play soccer. But then the more I understood Mr. Glover, I started to realize he wasn't setting the soccer field up for the kids. He was setting the soccer field up so he could play with the kids. And I absolutely loved it. Now, one of his favorite teams on the planet that he was so passionate about is Leeds United Football Club in England. And that's right, I said football club, because in England, they don't call it soccer, they call it football. Now, Mr. Glover was passionate about it, a loyal fan. And every Monday morning, Mr. Glover and I would get together and we would talk about what happened over the weekend during soccer. And we would talk about Leeds United, and especially this year, because Leeds United is a beautiful soccer team playing beautiful soccer. They are hardworking, creative, and they play with a sense of fun. And I think that's the way Mr. Glover led his life. Hardworking, creative, and I think he played with a sense of fun. So I think today, Mr. Martinez, for Mr. Glover Day, Coach Marty is going to do the same. I think I'm going to work a little harder. I think I'm going to be a little more creative. And today, I'm going to teach with a sense of fun. Thank you, Mr. Glover, for allowing me to use those great character traits that you had. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for sharing that, Coach Marty. Listen, I really appreciate you telling everybody about how much Mr. Glover loves soccer. I've got a picture of Mr. Glover here I want to put up. Boys and girls, Mr. Glover also volunteered for AYSO. That jersey that you see Elle wearing is from that organization. It's like kids soccer league, if you will, and very popular, especially here in Southern California. The AYSO Region 33, and that's the region that Mr. Glover volunteered at and his kids played in. The regional director, Hershey Wiseman, sent me a message regarding Mr. Glover, and I want to read that now. He says, as the regional commissioner for AYSO Region 33, I volunteered with Nick Glover for 5+ years. I was deeply saddened when I heard of his passing because he was so dedicated to AYSO and its mission statement to provide world-class youth soccer programs that enrich children's lives. He says, Nick Glover used his teaching credentials on the soccer field, making him an extremely popular coach. He began refereeing games on the weekends as well, volunteering even after his kids had finished their games. He didn't volunteer for his kids, he volunteered for all the kids. He was such a giver. Nick Glover would volunteer before the game started, sometimes as early as 6 a.m. in the morning, setting up the fields, and many times was the last one on the field, putting the goals and the equipment away at the end of the day. His dedication to the AYSO community was immense, and there is no way to replace him. And that is from Hershey Weinstein, Region Director of AYSO Region 33. So thank you so much, Mr. Weinstein, for sending that in. We can all live our lives with a sense of fun, with a sense of passion, and believing in what we're doing, just like Mr. Glover did, everybody. All right, so thank you guys. We want to remind everybody, we're still collecting offerings for Mr. Glover's family. You can mail those into the school. After next week, we're going to be delivering all those cards and pictures and everything that you want to send into Mr. Glover's family. Today is Wednesday. We love Wednesdays, and I know Mr. Glover loved Wednesdays too, Elle. It's Elle's Weird But True Fact. Take over the screen and talk to us.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever stepped in gum and had to clean it off your shoe?
Yes. So
I don't know how many times that's happened to me. Yeah, tons.
Imagine cleaning 2,000 pounds of gum.
2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds.
Hana, you were nodding your head. You've never stepped in gum ever? You've never stepped in gum? Okay.
That's pretty lucky.
City of Seattle, Washington, USA, decided to clean 20 years worth of buildup off the famed Pike Place gum wall. It removed more than 2,000 pounds of gum.
Oh,
And so this is very famous. This is an area, and I've seen this on the news in Seattle. Every time everybody walked by this place, they would take their gum out and stick it on the wall, and it became almost like a tourist attraction. But then it was kind of unhealthy also. You've got all those germs all over the place. And they cleaned 2,000. Do you know how they cleaned it? Do you know how they got the gum off?
No, I don't know.
Because don't they say if you put ice on gum, then you freeze it, it kind of
yeah.
fall off or
Yeah.
something?
Some people say peanut butter and other people say lemon and some people say ice. But I really think if you get gum on something, you should just start scrubbing at it and hoping with all your might that it comes off.
Well,
At least that's what I do.
Hana, let's see if you can finish my sentence. Hana, this is a weird.
A true fact.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Elle. Thank you for sharing that weird but true fact. Guys, something else that's been going on is PTA reflections. We have our some announcements to make today. We're not going to do all of them today because there's so many, but we're going to do the first half. So let me see if I can pull it up on my screen. And all right, let's go full screen. You guys seeing that now?
Yeah.
All right, so congratulations to all of our reflection artists. These are kids that submitted their work earlier in the fall. We have our first and second place winners. They will move on to the 31st district for judging. So let's hear about who those winners are now. Oh, that's a mistake. Wait. I hit the wrong button there, Marty. Here we go. All right, Marty, take it away.
Yeah, category visual arts, TK through second grade. First place, outstanding interpretation, Noah Fronlick, Word Me Puzzle. And oh, I love this one. I matter. I am a person, a puzzle piece of the planet. Well done, Noah.
That's right. Congratulations.
Category Visual Arts TK through second place, Award of Excellence, Ezra Goyle for I Am Loved. My dad is Indian. This is a drawing of the Taj Mahal, the most famous building in India. A king built this 400 years ago because he loved his wife. This showed me how big love is. I matter because I am loved.
Excellent.
Category Visual Arts, TK through second grade. Honorable mention, Haven Lodge, Unicorns and Love. Oh, it goes to Haven Lodge. In Haven Lodge, my eyes can see goodness.
Ooh, I would love to hang that in my house, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll take that.
That's beautiful.
Category Visual Arts, third grade through fifth grade. First place, Outstanding Interpretation, Juliet Ruiz, Jungle Piece. I matter because I plan on taking care of animals, stopping extinction, not only with care, but with love.
Great job, Juliet. Next category is visual arts, third through fifth grade. We have a second place tie. It's the Award of Excellence. It goes to Raphael Goyle. He has his piece, God is Everywhere. He says, I've recently visited Istanbul, Turkey, where there are over 3,000 mosques. This is a drawing of the Blue Mosque in the Sultanahmet Square with the background in watercolor. When I saw the architecture, I felt overwhelmed. And he says, I matter because God is everywhere. And who did he tie?
Well, for category Visual Arts 3 through 5, second place tie, Award of Excellence, Johan Lee. Visual Arts, Together We Can. I matter because we can be one, regardless of age, gender, race, and skin color. We can be one in love. Let's hold each other's hands and shout out, together we can. Nice job, Johan.
That's right. And guys, we are going to finish the rest of those reflection winners tomorrow. So congratulations to everybody that was mentioned. And even if you weren't mentioned, congratulations for submitting and being part of the reflections for PTA this year. Guys, it's time for our words of wisdom. Coach Marty, take it over.
Well, have you guys ever heard of the story of Pinocchio? Now, this is the tale of a puppet carved out of wood that one day came to life. And whenever Pinocchio would tell a lie, his nose would grow longer and longer and longer. Yes. And he had a best friend, Jiminy Cricket. And Jiminy Cricket had one job, trying to get Pinocchio to choose between right and wrong.
What happened? Pinocchio didn't pay attention to Jiminy Cricket, who was older and wiser. And because he didn't, he made some really bad decisions. His nose grew longer and longer, and he got in more and more trouble.
Boys and girls, there's an old American proverb that goes like this.
Happiness belongs to those who tell the truth.
It's true, you know. Why? Because when we tell lies, we feel bad about ourselves. So buy yourself a little more happiness and be an honest person who tells the truth.
With something to think about, this is Mr. Martinez.
And Joya.
And
And Hana.
And Coach Marty.
Make it a great day.
Or not.
Or not.
The choice is yours. Coach Marty, always a pleasure having you with us. Hana, you are a great special coach. Do you have any shout outs for anybody before we sign off?
To my friend Roxy and Carmine in the entire room 16.
Okay, entire room 16. I love that. So guys, have a great day. Everybody watching, it's Mr. Glover Day, and have an awesome day. If you're sporting soccer or a nice dress shirt, even if you're not, just keep him in your mind and live your life with a sense of purpose and fun, like Coach Marty's going to be doing in his classes today, guys. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
Bye, boys and girls.
Bye.